Well, the first time I published in BMC Medicine, it was after I had a paper which a colleague and I had written, which we thought was rather good. We published it in Biomed Central. I have to say it was extremely well done in the sense it was very quickly done. The peer review experience was extremely interesting because you got peer reviewers that you respected, that seemed to be the right people to judge your paper. They're experts in the field. But what was more interesting was that their peer reviews appeared on the website beside your paper. So other people can see what they contributed to your paper, and they can also see the quality of the peer reviewer. And that being the case, my guess is the peer reviewers paid particular attention to doing a good job because they're openly accountable for what they said. So it was very much more open than anything I'd experienced before. I have to say, I have never seen a journal do such a marketing job. The paper was making, well, I won't say headlines, but it was certainly making the papers all around the world. And it's now had 20,600 hits, which seems quite good. So I have to say that was a very, very good experience. The reaction I got from my colleagues to this paper was very much more interest than anyone had ever shown in the paper I'd published in the normal run of things. And the other thing which was fun was being able to circulate my entire email mailing list with my paper that they could just click on and read. So I wasn't having to get reprints, I wasn't having to post them out. I was just able to flash this around and anyone could look at it for nothing. That was great. I would certainly consider publishing again, particularly if I want something to come out fast, because they're very responsive. As soon as it's accepted, it's there. It's published the next day, and that's very appealing. I now no longer worry about it not being sufficiently visible without a paper journal coming to people's desks. It's quite clearly very visible, and in fact I have published again with BMC. I'm very, very pleased. I think open access publishing is the way to go. I realise that author pays is difficult. Now I was quite antagonistic when this was first put to me. Then I discovered that working in the NHS means that the NHS had already paid in advance, so I didn't have to pay. And as long as there are arrangements like that, where the people funding the research pay, or the NHS, the government, the universities pay, and it's not the actual individual researcher who pays, then my objections to that have disappeared. The important thing is the reader doesn't pay, and that means that the science is available to people all over the world, irrespective of their ability to pay, and I think that's terrific.